Mike Harris. He'll be telling our next Tips and Tricks web series and a little bit about the iStug and mLogica partnership. Mike.
Thanks. Hello, and welcome to this afternoon's presentation. As Dan said, it's part of our Tips and Tricks series of TechCasts that we're doing this year in partnership with mLogica. We're very grateful for them for helping us put these on for you guys. Today's TechCast, as you're aware, is based on Sybase IQ, and we'll come back to that in a moment. Just a quick note, for scheduling purposes, make a note in your notebook that Wednesday, November 17th, we're doing a Performance and Tuning Tips and Tricks webcast replication server. That will mean we will have covered ASE, IQ, and Rep Server through November, and then we'll look at tools and topics for 2011. Please do continue to send in your suggestions for what you want to hear about. So do want to take just a brief moment, for those of you who are not aware, we have an ASE Performance and Tuning TechCast with one of our other partners on Thursday. Two of our iStug members, Peter Dobler and Kevin Sherlock, will be answering audience questions primarily submitted ahead of time on performance and tuning within ASE 15. So if you've not already registered for that, please do go to our website, www.isug.com/upcoming under events, and through to that webcast, and make sure that you register for that event too. Back today, we have Paul Canetta, a former Sybase employee, now working for BTO Technologies, and Paul will be giving us tips and tricks for column-based world based on the Sybase IQ database. So you should be familiar with Sybase IQ. It is a column-based database rather than a row-based database. And Paul will be giving us the best information that he can from his vast experience with IQ and multiplexing in the IQ world to give you guys all the information that you need, the best information you need in order to do your jobs more effectively. And that is the prime purpose of the TechCast that we are doing. And again, thank you for Educare for sponsoring these. Our job is to make your job easier and to give you information that you need. Everybody taking part today, we will have a Q&A process as we go through the TechCast where we will be answering questions on the console you can submit. We'll keep the questions back and we'll ask Paul at the end. So if you've got questions as we go through the presentation, do make sure that you submit them by the console, and we'll come to the Q&A session at the end. It's Paul's opportunity to answer those questions for you. Again, taking part today, Dan, back to you.
Great, so much for that, Mike. For you who are new to mLogica too, I want to let you know we are a consulting services company. We specialize in enterprise data management. We focus on data management, resource management, and business intelligence. We're happy to take part in this web series combination with iStug. And we want your feedback. We want to share these are as high value as we can for our customers and clients. Someone introduced Paul Canetta, the CTO of BMMsoft. He's the chief architect responsible for the EDMT server certification as the world's largest data warehouse. Actually, 2009 Guinness Book of World Records. Very impressive. Paul Canetta was for the CTO of Sybase IQ and is regularly recognized as one of the leading experts in the industry on both unstructured data management and IQ. Let's turn it over to Paul.
All right. Well, Dan, first of all, thank you very much for the intro, and good morning or good afternoon, everyone, depending on where you are. Today's agenda should be exciting and interesting, and we have three topics here. One is why and what is the column database, such as IQ. Then we'll talk a little bit about EDMT server and how can such a powerful database such as IQ be used to handle structured and unstructured data. And unstructured part is something new to those people who come from the relational world, if you will. And then we'll quickly cover what is new in IQ 15.2. So let's say that customer pain points are the usual thing. You know, data is growing fast, users are multiplying, queries are getting more complicated. There is demand for business analytics that happens no longer as a batch mode. We know that OLTP or ERP world is completely familiar and completely okay with the real-time processing, meaning 1 or 2 seconds delay. Everything happens in real time, sometimes in milliseconds. But the analytics are actually getting into the real-time mode fairly quickly. We did, 5 or 10 years ago when I started with Sybase, 90% of customers would basically batch load their data into a queue, and daily or weekly loads were okay, monthly were okay sometimes. Recently, that is a minority of customers who are ingesting data once a week or once a day. It's now coming pretty much real time. And then to say that traditional databases cannot meet those demands is probably an understatement.